Hey there, so I often hear pains from our small business customers about their challenges in their day to day operations, both for external customers and employees. They use channels like Viber or WhatsApp to communicate and answer queries and end up losing essential information and bad customer service. So we're just meeting. My name is Dennis Hilario, and I'm going to give you my best thoughts and tips about digital transformation, personal improvement, creativity, and innovation. So one use case is a service company that repairs bags and shoes and offers pickup and delivery. In their operations, their physical stores accept orders via phone. A dispatcher schedules the pickup, and the driver picks up and delivers to production. Then the production guy manages the repairs and then turns it over again to the store up to delivery back to the customer. So just imagine the back and forth communication between these processes, loss in translation, rescheduling, roadblocks, and people not doing their jobs diligently. If you use a consumer messaging app such as Viber, then you'll end up with messages all over the place. I always say that before even implementing a software solution to automate processes, one should concretize the process first. In the particular use case I mentioned, the process should start with creating a ticket on each booking, then followed by a sub-ticket to schedule the pickup from the ticket triggered by the dispatcher. The driver now should ideally have a mobile device to accept the pickup sub-ticket and execute the delivery. We then implemented a policy that incidents, delays, roadblocks, and questions should strictly be communicated directly on the ticket related to the issue to see a trail of what's happening on each order. With those orders or tickets collated on the day-to-day, the management will now have a full picture of what's going on, what are the open tickets, non-moving tickets, etc. So on top of that, you'll be able to see performing agents, drivers, and customer service representatives. So that use case is only one example. Other common businesses that can implement and automate their help desks are IT support, e-commerce, retailers who handle queries and product and delivery complaints, some B2B, and almost all service companies. Take note that help desks do not only apply to customers, but also internally within your organization. So here are the benefits of using a help desk solution. Number one, increase in productivity. A help desk system can automate workflows. It can start by setting up multiple channels like email, or your web portal, or even Facebook messaging. You can also automate responses on every workflow, automatically assign each ticket to a specific support agent, and save your team from the tedious extra processes. Next is you'll gain control and peace of mind. With these tickets coming in, you'll have a good insight into how your team is doing. You'll be able to digest if they are responding to customer issues promptly, or if they are really escalating issues properly. Next is contextual collaboration. Since messages are communicated on each ticket, you can be able to review, manage messages in an organized manner, and resolve tickets systematically. In our team, we use Freshdesk to manage developer commitments and handle customer issues. One great feature of Freshdesk is its field service feature, where you can create sub-tickets for appointments to customers. There's a dispatcher dashboard where you can drag a ticket to a specific time and field agent to organize their schedules more smoothly. Then field agents can download the Freshdesk app and receive these appointments seamlessly and notify the team once the service has been rendered straight from the app. Here are the basic guide in implementing Freshdesk or any other help desk solution. So number one, concretize your support and operational processes. Define your custom ticket fields. So each ticket has a subject and description of the ticket. You can add other fields like date and then the number, depending on the nature of your operations. Next is you define your agents and field service. These are the users of the help desk solution. In some companies, there's the first level support who handles the issue initially, then a second level where the first level can escalate to in case they cannot handle the issue themselves. Typically, the first level is the customer service reps and the second level is the technical team. Some others have a third or even fourth level. Next is to define your channels. Tell your customers where they can reach you or where they can raise their concerns. I strongly discourage using a consumer messaging app as it is very difficult to track. Next is define your service level agreement or SLA. SLAs are service levels that you guarantee to your customers. So typically, you define your severities of each issues and then define the response, feedback, and resolution time for each severity. One example is if the issue is not a showstopper, then you can define it as severity 3 with a response time of 2 hours and resolution time of 48 hours. If the issue is critical, that customers' operations will stop and then they will lose sales, then you can define it as severity 1 with a response time of 15 minutes, for example. With Freshdesk, you can define these SLAs and automate escalations if the team fails to comply. Next is define your workflow automation. Now, if you're interested in implementing Freshdesk in your organization, then click the link below in the description box and see more details on how to contact us.